Listen up. Before diving into today's topic, I need to ask you something. How many times have you been with a woman, completely unaware that she was sending you signals of desire? Think about it. Chances are you've missed the obvious more than once. If you're tired of losing these opportunities, this video is for you. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel because today we're breaking down the most subtle, yet powerful signals she's sending you, and you probably didn't even notice. Trust me, after this, you'll never be the guy who lets the chance slip away again. Let's get started. 1. How to read the small signs you've overlooked. Women are experts at sending subtle signals, and here's the problem, you're not seeing them. It's time to open your eyes and realize that she doesn't need to shout that she likes you. The little gestures are key. If you notice her shifting her posture when she's near you, or if she starts playing with her necklace or a ring, my friend, she's showing you she cares. Don't keep being the guy distracted by his phone or lost in thought. Pay attention to those details because they're her way of saying she wants you closer. 2. Body language. What she's saying without words. Did you know that the body speaks louder than words? It's true. Women often use their bodies to express what they're too shy to say out loud. If she leans in when you're talking, crosses her legs in your direction, or maintains an open posture, she's inviting you to move forward. The signals are there, but you're not seeing them. Don't stay clueless. Start reading what her body is telling you. You have no more excuses to miss out on these opportunities. 3. Why her shy smile means more than you think. That shy smile she gives you when you're together isn't just courtesy. It's her way of showing that she's attracted to you but isn't ready to be completely upfront yet. The problem is, most men take this as a sign of friendship, or worse, think it means nothing. Don't be one of those fools. If she smiles like that when she looks at you or while you're talking, she's waiting for you to make the next move. Stop underestimating it and take advantage of the opportunity. 4. Discover how small gestures reveal big desires. Here's something that'll change your perspective. Small gestures mean everything. You might not notice it, but if she adjusts her hair when she sees you or subtly fixes her clothes, she's trying to look better for you. These gestures reveal that she wants to catch your attention. Don't think they're just coincidences or insignificant acts. Everything has a purpose. Stop looking the other way and start noticing how these small details speak louder than you imagine. 5. When silence says more than words, learn to listen. Sometimes what's left unsaid is the most important. If she falls silent in certain moments, or seems unsure of what to say when you're alone, it's not because she doesn't care. On the contrary, she's probably nervous because she likes you. Silence might be her way of showing interest without having to say it aloud. Don't panic when she doesn't fill every moment with words. Listen to those awkward silences because, in them, she's telling you more than you think. 6. How her physical closeness is an invitation you shouldn't ignore. If she constantly finds a way to be close to you, my friend, that's no coincidence. Women don't get physically close to someone they're not interested in. If you notice she's always by your side, sitting close enough for your legs to touch, or leaning toward you during a conversation, you know what's going on. Don't be that fool thinking it's just a coincidence. That physical closeness is an invitation for you to take the next step. Don't ignore it. 7. Why accidental touches are never accidental. How many times has she accidentally touched you? If you still think those arm brushes or leg grazes are accidental, let me tell you, you're dead wrong. There's nothing accidental about those touches. When a woman finds any excuse to make physical contact with you, it's because she's interested. These touches are her way of breaking the physical barrier and starting to build a deeper connection. Don't just sit there thinking it's a simple accident. Take action. 8. If she avoids eye contact, here's what it really means. Did you know that if a woman avoids looking directly into your eyes, it could be because she likes you? I know it sounds contradictory, but often when we're attracted to someone, we feel nervous about looking at them directly. So, if you notice she doesn't make prolonged eye contact or quickly looks away, don't take it as a sign of disinterest. On the contrary, she might be trying to hide what she really feels. Don't get confused. Keep observing her behavior. 9. Subtle compliments. Hidden signs that she likes you. Sometimes women won't directly tell you they're attracted to you, but they'll do it through subtle compliments. If she compliments you on small things like your style, the way you speak, or even something you did without thinking much of it, it's because she's trying to catch your attention. Don't underestimate these comments. Subtle compliments are a way of showing interest without being too obvious. So, pay attention to those seemingly innocent words. They're telling you much more. 10. How innocent jokes can hide deeper interest. Jokes between men and women often hide a greater interest. If you notice her teasing you or throwing in jokes with a personal touch, don't take it lightly. It's her way of flirting with you. When a woman jokes with you playfully, she's testing the boundaries, seeing how you'll respond, and most importantly, she's inviting you to keep playing. Don't ignore it. Innocent jokes are rarely as innocent as they seem. I've given you all the signs you've probably been missing until now. If you still can't see what she's showing you, then there's no excuse. The game is in your hands. You can't keep being that guy who lets opportunities pass him by. Start paying attention, act, and you'll see how your life changes completely. If you've made it this far, my man, comment 100% below or something else to let me know you've gotten the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, hit like, and share the video later. Let's keep going. How to tell if a woman is sexually attracted to you. Discover the keys. Alright, let's start with a simple question. How many times have you been with a woman without realizing she was sending you clear signals of attraction? It's time to stop being the guy who overlooks the obvious. If you keep ignoring these signs, you'll continue missing opportunities. And no, I'm not telling you that women will always be direct with you. Quite the opposite. Most of the time, they'll make their feelings known through subtle hints. But do you know how to read those signs? Today, I'm going to show you exactly how. But before we begin, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This is going to change your life, trust me. 1. The attraction signs you miss, but are right there. The first thing you need to understand is that a woman will show her attraction in ways that you're probably missing. If you notice her laughing at your bad jokes, holding your gaze, or playing with her hair when she's with you, pay attention. These signals are there and they're clear. The problem is many men miss them. She's not going to tell you directly. She's going to use her body and behavior to let you know she's interested. So, stop ignoring the obvious and start paying attention to what she's telling you without words. 2. When casual physical contact means so much more. How many times have you felt a woman casually touch you? Those arm or back brushes aren't accidental. Women don't touch just anyone. If she finds an excuse to make physical contact with you, whether while she's talking or when you're together, it means something. Don't underestimate it. If you feel those touches are too casual, start realizing there's something deeper there. Physical contact is one of the clearest ways a woman tells you she's interested. 3. The power of prolonged eye contact. What you need to know. The way she looks at you says a lot. And if a woman stares at you without looking away, it's because she's trying to connect with you on a deeper level. This isn't just a casual look. When a woman holds your gaze, she's creating a bond, a connection. And if you notice her still looking at you even after you've looked away, man, that's a clear sign she likes you. Don't let it slip by. For if she blushes when you talk, this is what's really happening. Blushing is a natural response when someone feels attracted or nervous in the presence of someone they like. If you notice her blushing while you're talking or when you're in a close situation, don't get it confused. It's not embarrassment or discomfort. It's attraction. Her body is reacting to your presence in a way she can't control. So, don't overlook it or mistake it for something else. If she's blushing, she's feeling something for you. 5. How her questions about your personal life reveal her interest. If a woman is sexually interested in you, she'll show it with the type of questions she asks. If she starts asking about your personal life, past relationships, or what you like to do in your free time, it's because she wants to know you on a more intimate level. These aren't casual questions. She's trying to figure out if you're someone she could have a deeper connection with. This is a key point that many men miss. If she starts digging into personal topics, it's because she's interested in you beyond the surface. 6. The more intimate conversations that show her desire. When a woman starts talking about more intimate topics, it's no longer just casual chat. If the conversation shifts toward personal or even physical subjects, she's giving you a clear signal that she likes you. Don't underestimate the power of words when it comes to intimacy. If you notice she's open to talking about these things with you, it's because she feels comfortable and attracted. This is something you need to take advantage of. Don't stay on the surface, dive deeper and create that connection. 7. Nervous signs that indicate she sees you as special. Have you ever noticed a woman acting nervous when she's around you? Maybe she plays with her hair, avoids eye contact, or seems a bit fidgety. This isn't because she's uncomfortable, but because she likes you and doesn't know how to handle it. Nervousness is one of the clearest signs of attraction. If she gets nervous when you talk or when you're alone, it's because she sees you as someone special. Don't ignore this behavior and don't confuse it with indifference. Nervousness is a natural response when someone likes you. 8. What it means when she remembers details from past conversations. Women don't usually remember insignificant details. If she brings up something you said in a past conversation, especially if it was personal or intimate, it's because she's paying attention. This means you matter to her more than you realize. It's not common for someone to remember trivial conversation details, so if she does, it's because you hold a special place in her mind. This is a sign many men miss, but it's crucial. 9. The art of distance and proximity. How to interpret her closeness. Physical proximity is a very clear sign of attraction. If you notice she's trying to be close to you, her legs brushing against yours accidentally, or finding a way to be close enough to feel her presence, you've got a clear signal. Women don't get physically close to someone they're not interested in. So, if you notice her distance from you shrinking every time you're together, it's because she's seeking a more intimate connection. Stop ignoring these signs. 10. When she reaches out after a long day, what she's really looking for. If, after a long day of work or study, she reaches out to spend time together, it's no coincidence. Nobody seeks out someone they're not interested in after being exhausted. If after a tough day, she wants to see you or spend time with you, it's because you matter to her in a special way. She's seeking an emotional and physical connection with you, and this is one of the clearest indicators she's sexually interested in you. Don't underestimate it. The signs are there, but it's up to you to interpret them correctly. If you keep ignoring them, you'll keep missing opportunities. So, pay attention to everything I've told you today. Don't keep being the guy who overlooks the obvious. Take action, understand the signs, and don't let fear hold you back. If you've made it this far, my man, comment 100% below or something else to let me know you've gotten the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, hit like, and share the video later. Let's keep going. The hidden signs that reveal her sexual desire for you. Hey, before we dive into this important topic, let me tell you something. If you're here, it's because at some point you've wondered if that woman who drives you crazy actually feels the same way about you. Today, I'm going to make it crystal clear for you. But first, if you truly want to get better at this and stop missing out on opportunities, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Trust me, this is going to change your life and you need to be ready. Now, let's get to what really matters. 1. How to recognize the signs you've never noticed. It's funny how we go through life ignoring clear signs that women give us. And it's not your fault. Many times, we're too busy trying to figure out what they're saying with words that we miss what they're shouting with their bodies. Women won't always tell you how they feel directly. Sometimes, they expect you to notice on your own. So open your eyes. An interested woman will do things that aren't obvious at first glance. But if you pay attention, these signs are like a map that leads you straight to what she's thinking. Don't keep being that guy who never notices anything and then wonders why nothing ever happens. She's showing you just need to learn how to see it. 2. The power of prolonged stares. What's really behind them? I tell you everything. And let me be clear. If a woman is looking at you more than normal, not just a quick glance, but those deep stares that hold for a little longer than you expect, wake up. That's no coincidence. When a woman holds your gaze, she's creating a connection, trying to bond with you in a more intense way. And if she shyly looks away only to glance back a few seconds later, you've got a clear sign right there. Stop doubting it and start taking control of the situation. 3. If she touches her hair while talking to you, here's what you need to know. This is a classic that men overlook time and time again. She's playing with her hair, twisting it, fixing it, stroking it while talking to you. This isn't just a random gesture. Do you know what that means? She's nervous, but in a good way. She's trying to get your attention. That movement reflects her attempt to look more attractive, to draw your focus to her femininity. Don't be confused. This isn't just vanity. It's one of those nonverbal signs saying, look at me. I want to catch your eye. Learn to pick up on these details because, again, she's not going to tell you directly. For why her laughter means more than just courtesy. Another sign that leaves you wondering is her laughter. And I'm not talking about the forced laugh that's given out of politeness. No, I mean that spontaneous, genuine laugh that seems to come from deep within. When a woman laughs at your jokes, no matter how bad they are, it's not because you're the next big comedian. It's because she wants to make you feel good. She wants to connect with you on an emotional level. Laughter is her way of saying, I feel comfortable with you. I like you. Don't ignore this and don't think it's just simple courtesy. 5. How light touches on your arm signal attraction. This is another obvious point, but you'd be surprised how many men miss it. When she lightly touches your arm, almost as if it were accidental, she's seeking a physical connection. The light touch on your arm, a hand on your shoulder, or any physical contact is her way of closing the distance between you. Do you know why? Because she's attracted to you. It's that simple. Don't keep acting like a fool, thinking it's just a friendly gesture. If she touches you, she's interested. 6. What it means when she contacts you on social media outside of normal hours. This is one of the most revealing modern behaviors. If you notice she's messaging you or reacting to your posts at unusual hours, pay attention. Nobody invests time in someone they don't care about. And if she's doing it late at night or outside of work or formal conversation contexts, she's telling you she's thinking about you more than usual. It's her way of maintaining a connection without being too obvious. Don't be naive and start noticing these behaviors. 7. How her body language changes when you're alone. The environment changes everything. It's very different when she's with you in a group versus when you're alone. If you notice her posture changes, she relaxes, or even seems more nervous when it's just the two of you, that says a lot. Body language is the unspoken truth. If she leans closer to you, seeks you out with her eyes, or her voice softens, don't doubt what's happening. She's trying to create an intimate atmosphere with you. Take advantage of it. 8. The small details she remembers about you reveal so much more. Here's a key that never fails. If she remembers small details about you, things you said or did in the past, then you're on her mind more than you think. Women don't usually remember things randomly, especially about someone they're not interested in. If she brings up something that you thought went unnoticed, my friend, you're on the right track. Don't miss this sign. It means you've left a mark. 9. Why she reaches out to share intimate moments without any clear reason. Sometimes a woman will reach out just to hang out without any specific reason. Don't misinterpret this. It's much more than simple companionship. If she calls or texts you just to see you without a clear purpose, it's because she wants to be close to you, to enjoy your presence. These coincidences aren't just that. They're her way of telling you she wants to be with you in a more intimate way. So, stop questioning everything and start acting. 10. The small teases that hide romantic interest. The teasing. She might throw playful comments, jokes, or little challenges your way. This isn't a friendly battle. It's her way of flirting. If she teases you, it's because she's testing the waters, wanting to see how you'll react. This is an invitation, don't ignore it. Many times, men get confused here, thinking they're being challenged. No, this is a game, and she's waiting for you to play along. Give it the right touch and you'll see things heat up. The signs are there, but it's up to you to interpret them correctly. Don't let women keep seeing you as the guy who doesn't get it. Pay attention, act with confidence, and stop missing opportunities. If you've made it this far, my man, comment 100% below or something else to let me know you've gotten the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, hit like, and share the video later. Let's keep going. Subtle gestures that show she wants more from you. Before we start talking about the gestures you're missing, let me ask you a question. Do you really want to keep being the guy who doesn't understand what's happening around him? Because if you're not noticing these signs, you're missing opportunities. So, if you're ready to stop being the guy who's clueless, hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. Trust me, what you'll learn today is going to open your eyes, and I promise you'll never miss those subtle signals she's sending you again. 1. How to understand the gestures that indicate she wants more. Women are masters of subtlety. Something as simple as a gesture or a glance can carry a lot of meaning. The problem is, you're not seeing it. You're so focused on what she says that you forget what she's really communicating with her body. Sometimes words aren't the most important thing. Those little details you, as a man, probably overlook are, for example, have you noticed how she moves when she's near you? Do you see if her posture changes or if she starts playing with things while you're talking? Well, those are indicators that she's nervous because she likes you. Learn to pay attention to what she's saying without words. 2. If she plays with her hair around you, she's sending signals. Let's make something clear. When a woman plays with her hair while she's with you, she's not doing it for no reason. Don't fool yourself into thinking it's just a nervous tick. If she's touching her hair while she looks at you or while you're talking, she's trying to catch your attention. It's a gesture of flirtation, of interest. Maybe you didn't know this, but it's one of the most common signs when a woman is attracted. So stop being the guy who ignores it and start interpreting the signals she's sending you correctly. 3. The casual touches you shouldn't ignore if she wants more. I don't know how many times I need to repeat this, but a touch is never just a touch. If she brushes your arm, touches your hand casually, or finds any excuse to make physical contact with you, it's a clear signal. Women don't touch someone they're not interested in. And no, I'm not talking about a playful punch or a friendly push. I'm talking about those subtle touches that seem accidental but aren't. Stop ignoring it. If she's touching you, she's giving you the green light to make the next move. For what it means when she leans toward you while talking. Here's another gesture most guys overlook. If she leans in when she's talking to you, if she invades your personal space in a soft, subtle way, pay attention. This isn't something women do with just anyone. It's her way of telling you she feels comfortable with you, that she wants to be closer, that there's a connection between you two. It's not a coincidence, so when you see her leaning toward you, especially in a conversation where she doesn't need to, you already know what's happening. 5. The signals she sends with how she dresses when she sees you. This is one of the most obvious points, but a lot of guys don't get it. If she dresses up more than usual when she knows she's going to see you, that's a very clear gesture of interest. Don't tell me you think she just decided to look good that day by chance. No, my friend. If you notice that her style changes when she sees you, it's because she wants to impress you, because she's thinking about you when she gets ready. She's trying to catch your attention, so don't be blind. Start reading the signals. 6. Why her jokes with a personal touch are a clear sign of desire. Women don't make personal jokes with just anyone. If you notice her jokes toward you have a more intimate or personal tone, that's a signal. Jokes are her way of flirting, of keeping the atmosphere light, but at the same time letting you know she's interested. Don't underestimate this behavior. If she's making jokes that seem full of double meanings or that touch on more personal aspects of you, don't doubt it. She wants you to make a move. 7. The meaning of sneaky glances when she thinks you're not looking. Have you noticed how sometimes it seems like she's looking at you but quickly looks away when you catch her? That's no accident, my friend. When a woman sneaks glances at you, it's because she's interested, but she's not ready to be too obvious about it yet. She's trying to gauge you, see how you react, and build a connection without making things awkward. So if you catch those glances that last just a second longer than usual, you know there's something there. Don't let that go unnoticed. 8. How a light touch on the arm can open the door to something more. Here's another gesture a lot of guys just ignore. Has she touched your arm while talking? Even if it's subtle or casual. This isn't something she does for no reason. The arm is a neutral zone, but at the same time, it's the perfect excuse to break the physical barrier. If she's found the opportunity to touch you, it's because she wants something more. Stop being the guy who lets it slide without understanding what's really happening. 9. When she changes the conversation to more personal topics, this is what she's looking for. If you start noticing that your conversations with her are becoming more personal, that's a clear sign she wants to deepen the relationship. When a woman talks to you about more intimate things, about stuff she wouldn't share with just anyone, it's because she trusts you, because she feels there's something special between you. This is a key moment. Don't ruin it by talking about trivial things or changing the subject. Take advantage of this opportunity to strengthen the connection. 10. If she asks you out alone, she wants you to understand what it really means. If she invites you out one-on-one, stop playing dumb. This isn't a coincidence or just a casual hangout between friends. If she's asking to spend time with you alone, it's because she wants something more. She wants to see you outside of the group, away from the typical social interactions. She's creating the opportunity for you to make the next move. So if you don't understand that now, you never will. Don't let these moments pass by without taking action. She's waiting for you to step up. You can't keep being the guy who misses all the signals she's sending. It's time to act, to interpret correctly what she's saying without words, and above all, to stop being a spectator in your own life. If you've made it this far, my man, comment 100% below or something else to let me know you've gotten the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, hit like, and share the video later. Let's keep going. Ways she's telling you she wants you, without words. Before you dive into this revealing topic, let me give you a warning. If you don't learn to read the signs she's sending you, you'll keep being that guy who never gets anything. You can't let that keep happening. So before we continue, do me a favor, hit like on this video and subscribe to the channel. What you're about to learn will open your eyes and help you understand things you've been ignoring until now. Don't keep being the fool who doesn't get the clues. Let's get straight to it because women are talking to you, they're just not using words. 1. Body language, what she's saying without saying a word. It's incredible how women can communicate so much without saying a single word. Body language is their secret tool, and if you keep ignoring this, you're missing out on opportunities. A woman can tell you much more through how she moves, how she looks at you, or even how she positions herself around you. Has it ever happened that she adjusts her posture when you're nearby, or leans in a bit when you talk? Man, that's not a coincidence. She's trying to tell you something, wanting you to notice her interest, without having to be direct. Words aren't always necessary, but you need to start listening with your eyes. 2 light touches that mean so much more. How many times has she accidentally touched you or lightly brushed against you while talking? That light touch isn't by chance, don't get it wrong. When a woman feels attracted, her body finds ways to get closer to yours, even if it's subtle. That touch on the arm, that graze on your hand. It's her way of saying she wants more from you. Don't keep ignoring these touches because if she's making them, she's looking for a more intimate connection. It's her way of creating physical contact, and if you don't react, you'll keep missing chances. 3. Why she plays with her hair when you're nearby. This is a classic gesture that so many men overlook. If she's playing with her hair while she's near you, especially while talking, she's sending you a very clear signal that she's nervous, but not in a bad way. That motion of running her fingers through her hair, adjusting it, or twirling it around her fingers is an unconscious way of flirting. Her body is reacting to her desire to impress you, to make you notice her more. And don't get it wrong. It's not vanity, it's pure interest. If she's playing with her hair when she's with you, man, don't doubt it. She wants you. 4. When she accidentally touches you. What you need to know. Sometimes physical contact seems accidental, but when it happens repeatedly, it's no coincidence. If she accidentally touches you several times, whether it's brushing your hand while passing something or gently bumping into you while walking, she's sending you a very clear message. She wants to break the physical barrier between you two, wants you to see her differently. Don't keep being that guy who thinks everything's a coincidence. If those touches keep happening, there's more going on. Something she wants you to notice, but won't say out loud. 5. The meaning behind her glances when she finds you in a crowd. Looks say everything, especially when they're full of intent. If you're in a group and you notice she's looking at you, even when you're not talking, that's a powerful signal. It doesn't matter how many people are around. If she's seeking you out with her eyes, she's trying to connect with you on a deeper level. It's like she's making sure you know she's there, watching you. If her eyes meet yours again and again, man, that's not by accident. She's trying to get you to notice her interest, so pay attention. 6. If she's nervous around you, here's what it really means. Nervousness is a clear indicator that something's going on. If she seems more fidgety, plays with her hands, adjusts her clothes, or seems a bit uncomfortable when she's near you, don't take it as a negative sign. In reality, it's the opposite. This nervousness comes from the attraction she feels. She likes being around you, but at the same time, she doesn't know how to handle those emotions. Her body is reacting, and if you keep being blind to this, you're going to miss the chance to get closer. Learn to read that nervousness and act accordingly. 7. The art of silent flirting. What she's telling you with her gestures. Flirting isn't always verbal. Many times, women flirt with small gestures that you don't see. Crossing her legs while looking at you, moving discreetly closer when you're talking, a slight lean towards you during a conversation. All of this is part of the game, and if you don't know how to play, you're going to stay on the sidelines. These gestures are her way of inviting you to make a move, giving you the green light. So instead of waiting for her to say it outright, start interpreting what her body is telling you. 8. The times she remembers details about you that you never mentioned. Has it ever happened that she brings up something you said a while ago, something you didn't even think was important? If a woman remembers details about you, it's because you matter to her more than you think. It's no coincidence that she recalls something from a casual conversation. This is a clear sign that she's paying attention, that you're on her mind more than you realize. Women don't remember things randomly, and if she's doing it with you, it's because she's telling you, without words, that you mean something to her. 9. How her deep breaths reveal more than you think. This is one of those details few notice, but it says a lot. If she's close to you and you notice her taking deep breaths or pausing before she speaks, it's a sign that she's trying to calm herself. Those sighs aren't random, they reflect what she's feeling inside. She's nervous, excited because she likes you. Her body is reacting in a way she can't control, and if you don't notice it, you're missing a very clear sign of desire. 10. The long goodbyes that tell you what she can't say. Finally, the goodbyes. If you notice that when it's time to say goodbye, she takes longer than necessary, it's because she doesn't want you to leave. That long goodbye, that see you, that seems to drag on, is her way of telling you that she enjoys being with you, that she doesn't want that moment to end. Maybe she doesn't dare to say it with words, but she's expressing it with her actions. Don't keep being the guy who doesn't understand these signals, because if she's prolonging the goodbyes, it's because there's something more she wants to explore. So now you know. Women can say a lot without uttering a single word. It's your responsibility to learn how to interpret these gestures, to understand what they're really telling you. You can't keep being the guy who ignores the signs. It's time to wake up, take action, and seize the opportunities that are right in front of you.